might have guessed, the Morris Fire Department is coming down here. It's our next entry. Engine number 11 leads things off.
They're waving at us.
All right, we've got the ladder truck from the Morris Fire Department. They're going a little slower than the rest of the guys. Ah, there we go. That's because they're throwing candy over on the other side. And he looks like he's warm over there. He's got his full fire gear on.
Yeah, absolutely. He should be much warmer than a few of us standing around here and the kids grabbing the candy, but they're having fun.
It's not too bad temperature-wise. It's just that wind is a little brisk.
I think the wind is definitely doing it.
The parade is actually starting up around 10th Street by the Morris Co-op and going south. So, you know, if you just happen to be driving into town, you could go down toward, the Senex South, down in that area, and pull up a spot and catch the end of the parade down there. That fireman was nice enough to stand and get down and hand them off so they don't have to dig around in the little bit of slush that's in the gutter there. Unit number 6 of the Morris Fire Department. And our esteemed Mayor, Sheldon Hayes, who just won re-election.
Christmas tree in the truck bed.
Driving a city truck. Okay, here's your image experts.
Very nice looking float on a trailer.
Some size to this one too. Well, that's got to be about a 10-foot sign on each side and a North Pole there and a printed up banner with the polar bear and some penguins. The team at Image Experts wishes you a Merry Christmas. Thank you for your gift of your business. So we got Riverview, you say?
It's Riverview Dairy there, a big truck. Fun fact, they're actually running about 75 feet on the road there with decorations on their truck.
And people handing out the candy dressed in cow suits. Riverview, I just was seeing in the news, is planning a big expansion, or at least some of an expansion at a couple of their farms in Stevens County.
Yes, they are. I think that's good for the community. You know?
Yeah, that's right. That is one of the nice things about mascots, mascot costumes. You know, if you're in a parade of lights or if it's a cold day on a parade, it's just right.
You're fully covered.
Yes.
And up next year, we see a Riverwood Bank in the truck and Christmas tree decorated in the truck bed. Looking good.
Candy canes and lights. And we've got a couple of ornamental people walking along, handing out candy to the kids. And who have we got up next here?
Right up next, we got the Salvation Army, actually. In their van and trailer there. Good looking Christmas tree, and somebody's sitting in the trailer, actually. That's kind of cool.
A couple of people in there. Looks like some elves. All right, and here's one of our sponsors, Stevens Community Medical Center, with a dose of holiday cheer.
Christmas music blasting through the truck.
Well, thank you. As we get a candy cane for ourselves here.
We need some candy too.
That's right. Maybe after we're done.
We'll have to wait.
Yeah. They're decorated with a Christmas tree and a big snowflake on there, lots of lights. Good job from Stevens Community Medical Center. Again, one of our sponsors on tonight's broadcast. And they've got elves, large and small, with our next entry, which is...
And our next entry there is Russ Kinship, Raising Up Stevens County.
And a couple of Christmas ornaments. Lots of lights again. And a Charlie
Very
Brown
bright.
size Christmas tree there, it looks like.
Absolutely. Very bright though. They got the lights.
Yep. Well planned ahead because they've got teams of people handing out both sides of the street.
Now that's covering both sides.
After 18 years, you know, people figure it out.
I think so. Practice makes perfect, they say.
All right, we have what do we have, an out-of-town entry, huh?
Yes, we do. That's Miss Minnewaska and Starbuck Heritage Days.
Nice.
Yep.
Good to
Sitting
have
on the
them.
couch. Yep.
Under a blanket, all bundled up. Queen Sierra Lindemann, Princess Sydney Metz, and Princess Aidan Riley.
They're looking good.
And nice red pickup from Marthaler Chevrolet, pulling it along. Who have we got next, Joe?
We've got Bremer Bank there being pulled by a 4x4 or a 4-wheeler. Yep. Nice looking trailer. Very tropical.
Yeah,
Is that Christmas
Yeah.
in July?
I was just in Florida. That's the way to celebrate Christmas.
Oh yeah, that looks good.
Lights on palm trees. That's the way to go.
That is the way to go, absolutely. Although snow looks good on Christmas.
Okay. If you say so.
I didn't say it feels good. Looks
okay.
good.
Okay. Be inspired. They're just down the street from us. This is how we roll. Giftware, clothing, tanning, and hair decor at Be Inspired. They're driving a small school bus, which is nice because then they can load it up with candy.
Oh yeah, they got the candy in there, and the kids get in there, warm up a little bit, and grab some candy. So that's kind of cool.
Even looks like a school bus driver in there. And our next entry, Joe, is
We've actually got the Stevens County Ambulance filling in there, but right behind them you'll see Morris Hockey.
oh, okay, good.
Yep.
They're in their element.
Absolutely. Yep.
Not quite enough to skate down the streets this year.
It's a shame. It would be cool to see somebody skating down the street.
Not so cool for the rest of the people in the parade, but then, you know, can't please everybody.
Right. Yep.
They've got a miniature ice rink on their float.
That is a pretty small ice rink.
And so next up in our parade of lights here downtown Morris, we have the Miss Morris area, Jordana Beyer, also Miss Midwest, Ellie Jorgensen, and some reindeer and other decorations. Miss Morris area, Miss Midwest royalty, going down Main Street tonight. Everybody that's got to sit usually has a blanket on. Next up, we have the University of Minnesota Morris, wishing everybody a happy holidays. We've got the Cougar mascot, and we got a few students out there, and a couple of kids, and lots of lights, and everybody going, "Yay, Cougars!" If you're just joining us here on KMRS, this is the Parade of Lights, downtown Morris, our annual celebration. Folks come downtown, do a little shopping, have some dinner, then watch a great parade with at least 24 units in today's parade. which is a pretty good deal considering the how the weather started off so nice today, but all of a sudden it kind of went downhill a little bit. Next up is the Donnelly Threshing Bee, which was August 25th and 26th. Always a fun event, just to see all the old machinery and see how people used to do things in years gone by. Little Miss Donnelly is Bristol Paulson, and the Little Miss Princess, if I can read her, no, got away from me, Jaden Mao, I think, is the Little Miss Princess. And we're coming up on Willie's Super Value now. And everyone knows the red van, the red delivery van. They deliver to the moon. Pulling a trailer with a few lit Christmas trees. Can't quite tell who's behind the wheel there. Usually Paul is the one out there driving. Paul Martin on the Morning Show birthday show from Willie's Super Value. All right. Joe has found his gloves, so now he thinks he's ready to go here.
I needed them.
I thought you were a native.
You know I am.
Yeah.
No two questions about that.
Well, you should have known to bring gloves.
Oh, yeah.
No, you can only put your hand in your pocket so many times before it finally catches up to you, you know?
Oh, yeah. You know, I figured I'd keep them in my pocket so I won't grab any candy.
Well, when you don't hear us talking, that's why. Okay, you've got the list, so who we got now? We just had the Willys, and we've gone through,
This must be Midwest Machinery there with the tractor there.
Oh, sure.
decorated and really good looking lights.
Got a payload full of presents in front. And a
I
whole
need
bunch
those
more.
under my tree.
Yeah. And a whole bunch more back on the float.
Yeah.
Well, that's a lot of lights.
That is
That takes a lot of lights to cover a tractor.
I mean,
Holy smokes.
It's a big John Deere covered in lights.
They got one of their toy tractors on the trailer as well. Ah, I think I know this one. I know that jingle. All right. KMRS KKOK, and let's see. We're now 62 years old on AM and 42 on the FM. And we've got Calamity the Coyote out there, waving to the kids.
They got that Blazer dressed up pretty good.
Yeah.
And next up, we got the Stevens County Times.
And the Stevens County is crossed off and it says the Whoville Times.
Oh, that must be why we got the Grinch right here handing us some candy.
Sure. I can only guess which of the staff members is the Grinch.
And right behind them, we have Federated Telephone. Yeah, driving their 4x4 there.
And Farmers Mutual Telephone Cooperative, which is their portion of the business to the south of us.
And now they got their lights flashing. That is kind of cool.
I know, I like that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But going right by us right now is Prairie Ridge and the Hospital Health Services. They got Snowman Bear, which is kind of cool. Hanging out with the penguin, actually a couple.
Throwing what looks like loofahs out there.
Oh yeah, and they got penguins hanging out, basically handing out candy.
Nice.
Yeah.
We've got crowds of people on this one. And that is, what do we have on this one?
Oh, right here is St. Mary's School.
Oh,
you
sure.
can tell
Their
by
banner was
the
in front there.
School of Kids right in front of the truck. Yeah. And they've got Charlie Brown Christmas. Yeah.
Taking the Peanuts theme this year.
Yeah.
And Charlie Brown's Little Christmas Tree.
That's a very nice thing. Yeah.
All right, we're getting down to the last couple of entries here.
This year is Morris Lumber and Millwork, and you can tell by the craftsmanship there.
Spent lots of money with those people.
You kind of need to sometimes.
Yep, you got to.
Yeah.
Got a beautiful deck on the back of the house now, so.
Oh, there you go. Perfect. Now they got a pretty good looking deck on this truck there.
Yeah,
3
really.
beautiful trees decorated and a deer in the trees.
Nice.
Yeah.
And we've got even got somebody's dog out here today. hope she makes it all the way down to the end of the line here.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, did the reindeer shrink?
Yeah, might have to carry that one. There she goes. Maybe she'll make it. And Heartland Motor Company in there.
Driving through in a brand new Chevy Colorado there.
They're not getting ahead of things. They got a turkey in the back. All right. A lighted turkey at least.
Yeah, it's lit up. Yeah. Does that mean it's ready? Does that mean it's ready? It's lit up. And right behind them, we got Town and Country. They're having Christmas in a tent, actually.
Nice.
So, ooh, and a lot of candy.
An Eskimo tent, which I'm sure you can probably pick one up of those for the upcoming winter here. Go sit out on the ice. And of course,
And
you
they
got
wish everyone a Merry Christmas, as it says on the back of the truck.
right. The Morris Police Department is bringing up the rear here. And that's going to do it for the Morris Parade of Lights. And Joe, I want to thank you for coming out and helping with the broadcast tonight. And
I
glad you didn't
thank you for having me.
Yeah, glad you didn't get frostbite in your hands or anything.
I gotta tell you, the gloves worked.
Who did you steal them from?
I stole them from inside. Nobody saw me, so I'm gonna
okay.
put them back. And,
Okay.
Yeah, you can't charge me with a crime, man.
Okay. Well, we want to say thanks to McGinnis Appliance for allowing us to use their power here and stand in front of the store, and also want to say thanks to our some businesses sponsoring tonight's broadcast, including Otter Tail Power Company, the Morris Co-op, Federated Telephone, and Stevens Community Medical Center. Well, Joe, thanks, and have yourself a very Merry Christmas, and we will hopefully see you soon.
Well, thank you very much, Bob. I do appreciate being out here and hanging with you, and I think it was fun.
All right,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
I think
Good.
that's going to wrap it up, and we're going to shoot it back to the studios. And Jason, back to you.